Good morning, students. So, in the last class or the earlier chapters was about electric field and also dipole. That is, first you have studied about an electric field. So, what was electric field? Electric field is nothing but the space around the electric charge where its effect can be felt. And always in physics you will have some statement defined in an expression. So where E was equal to F vector per unit charge, that is per test charge. You have brought a test charge from some infinity and it reaches to a point, then that force that you have calculated per unit charge will be electric field. So that expression was equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. That is what is the electric field was. Then what you studied was about dipole. What is a dipole? Dipole is nothing but two equal and opposite charges kept or separated by a distance of 2a. That is what is called as a dipole. And when you keep a dipole like that, you will have a dipole moment that you have studied where it was equal to 2a into q. Okay. So the chapter enhances like this, that electric field concept added with the dipole concept. That is, I am going to find out what will be the net electric field when a dipole is kept. But point of consideration, what I am going to find out is where a point on the axial line. I am going to consider a point on its axial line, which is nothing but the x-axis. Another how it gets enhanced is that when I am going to find out electric field where due to a dipole at a point on its equatorial line. Equatorial line is the y-axis. So what should I consider? Consider AB to be the dipole. So two equal and opposite charges kept at a separated by a distance of 2a. So from the midpoint, I am going to consider a point C which is at a distance of r. So, and you can understand that it is only in the x-axis, so I call it as axial line. So when there is a dipole, it will have some moment p vector. Then there is an electric field already due to this plus q which is away from it, and minus q, so it is towards, and the magnitude where plus q will have little much larger magnitude. These all are the consideration. Now what should I find out? I should find out what is the net electric field at C. That is where what will I do is I will first find out what is E plus and what is E minus, then summation, that is vector sum of both will give me the net electric field. So first I should find out electric field at a point C due to plus q E plus. E plus vector will be equal to what we have found out, what we have learned. Electric field expression is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square. But here what is this? R square is nothing but the distance. So how will I calculate that? Is this total r, this is what the total distance, and out of that this is a. So from here only I am going to find out. So subtract that. That will be r minus a the whole square. But I always have moment also in it. There is a dipole moment. So this E plus is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r minus a the whole square into p vector. It's not actually the null vector which is introduced here. Okay children, till here you understood, right? So now the next will be to find out electric field at a point due to minus q. Already we have found out for plus q. So now we will find out for minus q where E minus will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r plus a the whole square, because from the other end that I am going to consider, into p. It's a null vector children. Okay, null vector is different from the normal vector. You all know that. So now here that is what is said. The magnitude of E plus is stronger. Hence it is larger than E minus. Now, so when I add, what will I call that as? That principle is called as superposition principle. So superposition principle is applied. So E net will be equal to E plus plus E minus. Just I need to add both. So when I am going to add both, what will it give me is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r minus a the whole square p vector minus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r minus a the whole square into p vector. Now what and all are common in this? Q is common, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught is common. In fact, p null vector is also common. So all those common factors are taken outside. So q by 4 pi epsilon naught, then into, then p null vector. So what else is remaining here is 1 by r minus a the whole square minus, then this side you have 1 by r plus a the whole square. Now I need to solve this which is there in the bracket. I need to find it first LCM. This is like a square, like whole square into a plus b the whole square. This is a minus b the whole square into a plus b the whole square. So this gives me the form of a square minus b square the whole square. This is what the LCM is. So I will take LCM here. LCM is r square minus a square the whole square. Now coming to the numerator. Numerator, what happens is that it here, what is not there or what should I multiply is that only a plus b the whole square, that form alone is missing. So when a plus b the whole square is expanded, it will be a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it is r square plus d square plus 2rd. Then minus, then moving on to the right hand side, what else should be multiplied is that here you have multiplied by a plus b the whole square, here you will multiply by a minus b the whole square. But a minus b the whole square, already you have a minus. So it will expand like minus r square minus d square plus 2rd. So what happens here is that r square minus r square gets cancelled, d square and minus d square will get cancelled. Net at last whatever you have is here 2 plus 2 gives me 4ra divided by what is there in denominator, you have r square minus a square the whole square, then this is the unit vector. Now when you consider r and a, r is greater than a, so in the denominator alone you can eliminate r, but in numerator you cannot because it is in the multiplication, you cannot. But in denominator, when you compare r and a is very small, so I can eliminate that. So this turns into r square the whole square, which is r power 4. So you have here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 4a by r cube, that is here and r is here, then r is power 4, so that will get cancelled, you will get r cube into p vector. So q is there, q by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now we know that the dipole moment where p vector is equal to 2a q into, it's a null vector children, okay, that is just to make it into an e vector and null vector was multiplied. So this is what is p is. So here you have a q by 4 pi epsilon naught 4a by r cube, where I can write this 4a as 2a 2 into 2a cube, so that turns into p vector. So this will give me an answer which is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by r cube vector. So what does this says is that if the point C is chosen on the, this is going to be the magnitude. Then about the direction is along the dipole. Along the direction of the dipole, the direction of the electric field is going to act, where C is chosen on the left hand side. Did you understand? So this is what we conclude, that electric field will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by r cube is the magnitude, and the direction will be along the dipole when C is chosen on the left side. So in the next topic it enhances where C point is going to be considered on the equatorial line. So be clear with this, children. It is very easy. You find out what is E plus, E minus, add, then take out the common in this, and then find out LCM, then cancel off, then you get 4RA and R square minus A square, where you have at last somewhere you write in terms of dipole moment, and then the equation is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into 2p by r cube.